All right. Welcome to part 2 of our Pokemon Red playthrough. And let me just pull up the walkthrough. Okay, let's see, where were we? We have 3 Pokemon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we had just gotten our Rattata and our Pidgey. And we are to the Route 22 portion. So in Route 22 we should be able to catch a Spiro in both Nidoran species. But there is a guide here for how to battle your rival. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to catch those 3 Pokemon, and then we'll go to Viridian Forest and catch a Pikachu. And on Route 2 we can catch a Weedle. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so this says have Pikachu in the lead, and then you want to use Spiro. Okay, so that's our plan of action. Plenty of Pokeballs. Yeah, we have 8. Buy a couple more. Might as well. Well, let's just hold off until the guide tells us to. At some point, you start buying Great Balls, and I don't want to buy too many Pokeballs. So, let's just try and catch these Pokemon. There's our first one. Far enough. Got him. Alright. Apologize, I got a little bit of a cold. Not COVID. Got tested, just came back negative, so just a regular cold you get about this time of year. The weather starts changing. So I need to get the Nidoran female and a Spiro. Try and get the percentages here for you. So 10% chance to get a Spiro and then a 5% chance to get a Nidoran female. The Nidoran male was 35%. So it might be here a little bit, but hopefully not too long. This surely does look pretty good on Super Game Boy with S-Video on a CRT. Probably one of the best ways to play this game. Sure, emulators make it look crisper, but maybe not as natural. Super Game Boy adds in the colors. Whereas on the original Game Boy, this would have just been black and white. Might want to move my camera up a little bit. My head's kind of getting cut off. So for those of you who may be watching this later and watch my other videos, notice I haven't really posted a long form Pokemon card opening in a while. It's because I'm redesigning or reimagining my studio setup that I use. I do my Pokemon card openings on this huge desk, and before I had the desk in the game room and it was just taking up a lot of space. So on the other side of the wall, so if you're watching one of my videos, the wall behind me, on the other side of that wall is our attic, and it actually is fairly spacious in there. So what I did was I got a bunch of I moved the desk in there, and it's not finished or anything, so I put down like a piece of leftover carpet that we had from when we had our floors done, put the desk in there on top of that, put all the lighting and tripods and stuff in there. And in the background, since I won't have the video game shelving anymore, I bought these muscle racks, is what they're called. They're like the type of storage racks you would put in your garage. And I will be filling them up with all of the Pokemon items that I have. So I've kept pretty much all of the products that I've ever opened. So it'll probably be a mix of that and products that I still have yet to open. As well as like figures and the Pokeballs. Maybe some sealed products, like booster boxes and theme decks and all that kind of stuff, so it should be exciting. But I have that pretty much built. I'm just waiting on, I had to order an extra part for the muscle racks. Just waiting on that to come in, and then we'll be ready to go again. It really makes a lot more room in my game room for streaming, and sometimes when I'm watching a baby, I let the baby come in here, and we got a Nidoran in here. Let the baby come in and play while I work or I'm doing other stuff, so. If you guys follow my Facebook page, which is linked in the description, you'll notice that I have been streaming on Facebook some iRacing gameplay. I have a whole racing rig that I use for racing games, mainly iRacing though, and I've been getting back into that. The start of the new NASCAR season this month, so kind of reinvigorated my interest to do some iRacing. So if you want to catch up on what I've been doing, head over to Facebook. So we got the Nidoran. That was the hard one to get. Now we just have to get the Spiro. Yeah, I'm real stuffed up. I don't really feel too bad, it's just a lot of congestion. Got sick, my baby must have picked something up from daycare. She came home last week with a pretty runny nose and a cough. Of course, there's really no way to avoid getting it from her, so I knew this was gonna happen. Get a pretty good warning. Yeah, we were afraid that it might be COVID because her daycare actually had to shut down last week because somebody there had a tested positive, so I had to watch her Wednesday when normally she would have went to daycare that day, so but we came back negative. We got tested on Sunday, and it was pretty quick, actually. It was like we got our results within a couple hours. There we go. Oh, level 5 too, that's good. Yikes. Just try it right now. Chance it. There we go. Alright, we got a full party now. So let's go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then we will head off to Route 2. And we will pick up with the walkthrough. Alright. Alright, so let's pause here. Okay, when you're done at Route 22, make your way to Viridian City and exit to the north to reach Route 2. Much of this route is inaccessible to you at this point in the game, but that will change in time. For now, your only concern is reaching the entrance to Viridian Forest. Don't bother hunting for Caterpie or Weedle out here, they're plentiful in the forest. Then it goes into the battle with your rival, but we're going to go try and catch a Pikachu before we go back and fight him. And let's see. So it says we want to level Pikachu up to level 8 and learn Thunder Wave before we go back and fight him. So let's go ahead and do that. So Route 2 encounters, we could catch a Weedle. 15% chance. But like it said, they're plentiful in the forest, so let's go ahead and move to the forest. The Viridian Forest is smack dab in the middle of Route 2, the route that runs between Viridian City and Pewter City. Pokémon are plentiful within its borders, and many trainers come here to capture new specimens for their collections and to challenge other trainers. It's easy to lose yourself in Viridian Forest if you don't know where you're going, so be careful. Alright. Yeah, so we could catch a Caterpie, 5% chance. Weedle is 50. Pikachu's 5% chance. Could also catch a Metapod and a Kakuna. Metapod 5%, Kakuna 35%. Okay, battles with trainers. You'll find rival trainers everywhere you go, and they'll usually challenge you as soon as they see you. Trainers can have up to 6 Pokemon, and you can't run from a battle with a trainer, so always be prepared for an extended battle. Keep in mind that the Pokemon that trainers use are often more powerful than the wild Pokemon found in the surrounding area. Rhodium Forest serves as your first dungeon stage. It's hard to get lost here, but first-timers may wish to explore it slowly to get a feel for the layout. As you cross Viridian Forest, you'll be attacked by wild Pokemon and challenged by other trainers. While encounters with wild Pokemon are random, trainers will only come at you when you cross their line of vision, so you have a degree of control over when they challenge you. Unfortunately, they are usually placed in positions that give you no choice but to pass in front of them, although a few can be avoided by walking around them. However, the behavior where trainers can't change the direction they are looking, as it is only this way in Generation 1 games. If you are having trouble defeating trainers in a given area, it probably means that your Pokemon aren't strong enough and need to be leveled up more. The highest level Pokemon that a trainer in Viridian Forest has is a level 9 Weedle in Red and Blue. So as long as most of your Pokemon are level 8 or above, you should be in good shape. If you caught Nidoran and Spiro on Route 22, you're golden. Nidoran's poison type means you can soak up poison stings from Weedle, and Spiro's peck has a type advantage against bug types. The Pokemon that you encounter in the forest may seem tough, but most of them won't be. Wild and trained Kakuna and Metapod can't attack, only using Harden to raise their defense, which can make for some long battles that wear down your Pokemon's power points, so be careful. These two also give lots of experience when defeated, so use your weakest Pokemon when fighting them. Never try to capture a wild Metapod or Kakuna. Instead, capture Weedle and Caterpie and level them up so that they evolve into Kakunas and Metapods, while retaining their old moves. They evolve fast, both will be at their 3rd stage of evolution by level 10. Definitely capture a Caterpie and raise it to Butterfree, especially if you choose Charmander as your starter. So that's us. Pikachu are extremely rare in Red and Blue and non-existent in Yellow, since you already have the one and only as your starter. and will take extensive periods of walking around through grass to find them. It isn't necessary to capture one, but they can deal with flying types and water types with ease, and it'll be a while before you can catch another electric type Pokemon. While they are at first very low leveled with awful stats, it becomes a greater fighter when it evolves into the much stronger Raichu. Pikachu can be found throughout Viridian Forest. As you enter the forest, take the path on the left side of the large tree ahead to find a hidden antidote in the big tree, which you could need against the trainer at the end of Viridian Forest with his Weedle's Poison Sting, having a chance of poisoning your Pokemon in the red and blue versions. And directly in front of trainer number 5 is a hidden potion. So as long as we get the antidote and the potion, those are the 2 items. So we need to catch a Caterpie, and it sounds like we want to keep Caterpie in our party and evolve it to Butterfree. And then we also want to catch a Weedle and a Pikachu. Alright, there's our Caterpie. Actually, might want to get some more Pokeballs. Okay, so we probably want to go to our PC and get Caterpie out. So let's go do that. Which Pokemon do we put back? So maybe we should look ahead to the Brock fight. So we definitely want Spiro and Charmander. What did it say about Nidoran? So So I keep both Nidorans as well, so it's really between Rattata and Pidgey. Which one of those should we put back? So it probably doesn't really matter because we are going to be putting both of them back because we're going to be getting a Pikachu. So since I already have a flying type, let's just put Pidgey back. Take Caterpie out. I can probably make it to Peter without getting more Pokeballs, so let's just wait on that. I am going to look ahead to the Brock battle real quick. Let's just read up on these. Pokemon here. So for Brock, yeah, so for Brock it says you want a Butterfree. This actually says training Caterpie to at least level 10 or 12, which will give it confusion. Yeah, so it looks like Caterpie is the answer for Brock. So definitely want to keep Caterpie. Let's go back and look at So, on the description for Charmander, it says, in a word of advice to you, if you do pick Charmander, don't use a flying type. It will steal experience from your lizard, because it has advantages against the same opponents. So we probably want to get rid of Pidgey, or Spiro. as well. But I don't need 2 Nidorans either, so maybe we hold on to the Spiro until then. Let's see. Does it say which Nidoran is best to keep? Sharper horned males have a slight edge since they learn better offensive attacks in this and the next phase of their evolution, but both are solid all-around fighters early in the game. So we want to get rid of the female before the male. Okay. Alright. So we still need to get that Pikachu. And a Weedle. So what did it say about Caterpie? I'm curious if I should evolve Caterpie or not. Let's look. If you invest enough time in Caterpie, it will end up as a bug and flying type Butterfree. Butterfree can be extremely helpful in the early portion of the game, however Butterfree is quickly outclassed by other Pokemon such as Bellsprout and Oddish and Kadabra and Hypno. Not much of a late game Pokemon. And then this says Beedrill is good until around Rock Tunnel, and then you probably want to replace it. So it doesn't really say anything about not evolving Caterpie for any reason, so... That's 6. Probably should be using these battles to level up our Pikachu. Let's do that after this one. We'll just try and catch a Pikachu and then use the remaining trainers to level Pikachu up. There's our Weedle. Now, do we go and get Weedle? What does this say about Rattata? My wiki's kind of being slow. Let's look at our Pokemon here. I'm thinking we get rid of Rattata and maybe put in Weedle. Let's look. So that would be Route 1. Let's look here. Not the sturdiest of Pokemon, but Rattata can learn the awesome 80 base power Hyper Fang at a mere level 14, which is enhanced by the type matching bonus. At level 20, Rattata evolves into the much stronger Eradicate. Much later on, it can learn Super Fang to help in efforts to weaken a target Pokemon for capture. It will cut the target's current HP in half with each use. Rattata makes a great choice for the early portion of the game, learning a couple of good TMs and being able to handle almost any Pokemon once it learns Hyper Fang. Even so, Rattata is not a good team member for getting through the entire game. You may want to leave it in the computer around the time you defeat Erica later in the game. So Erica comes after Rock Tunnel, right? Erica is Cerulean City? No. Celadon City. And then Weedle. It says good until around Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel is... let's see. Rock Tunnel. Pewter. No, wait. Rock Tunnel comes out at... Lavender Town. And you go in up there. You have to have cut. So you have to do all the Vermilion stuff, right? Let's look at the guide here. So this says... Rock Tunnel comes before Celadon. So we want to keep Rattata and get rid of... So I think we want to get rid of Nidoran right now and go get Weedle. Let's do that. Doesn't really matter because we're still going to be getting a Pikachu. And at that point, do we get rid of Spiro? Because it said we shouldn't have any flying type. Maybe we read up on Spiro and see how long Spiro's good for. Yeah, let's put in this one. And take out Weedle. Alright, I like that. So next, let's read up on Spiro. Spiro may not have a third stage of evolution like Pidgey do, but they're actually a bit stronger and a bit rarer early on. Unlike Pidgey, Spiro begins with a flying type attack in Peck, and is destined to learn what is probably the best one, Drill Peck. Spiro has an immunity to ground type attacks as well as dealing powerful stab damage to grass, bug, and flying type opponents. It doesn't really say, and since the Charmander said you don't want to use a flying type, I think when we get our Pikachu, we get rid of Spiro. Get rid of Spiro and put in Pikachu. Maybe we... Because the battle with our rival said Spiro could finish the job if Pikachu can't. So let's just get a Pikachu here. Walk around in this grass. Gosh. There aren't any Pokemon in here. There we go. Oh, there we go, right off the bat. Very good. Ugh. Let's just capture it right here. Alright. Now we can level this guy up to level 8. Learn Thunder Shock. Or not Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, right? And then we can go battle our rival. So we are getting rid of Spiro here. So let's just look here. What's the next Pokemon we get rid of? So I don't think we capture any more Pokemon between now and Pewter City. So this will be our party for Brock. So we need to level Caterpie up to level 12, right? And we need Pikachu up to level 8 for this next battle. I guess we probably want to look ahead to our next gym leader, which would be Misty. And she's water type. I don't think we need to worry about it until we get through Brock. We're gonna roll with this party for a while. We can continue with our trainer battles now that we have Pikachu. There's our Antidote. So what's strong against Weedle that we have right now? It would be... oh, Nidoran. Or Charmander. I didn't realize there was only one other trainer. Alright, level 9. Should be okay. Ooh, almost. We're okay. We don't need to use an Antidote. So let's... I don't want to go forward yet. Just backtrack and level up on the way. We'll be okay. Got plenty of Pokemon. Kakuna, it's good. So we can just hammer away at this Kakuna with Pikachu. Charmander might die, yep. That's fine. We're in the clear now. So if this was a Nuzlocke, we wouldn't have been able to do that. But it's not. Alright. Okay, so let's just level up for a little bit here. We'll get our Pokemon up to level 8, and then we will go fight Blue. So we want to get those Metapods and Kakunas if we can, because they're easy XP in Viridian Forest. We can just hang out here. Probably we don't need to go clear down into the forest. There we go. You probably just want to take this out with Pikachu. The Harden doesn't have any effect against special attacks, so... Hey, what's up, Josh? What's going on? Hope you're having a fantastic evening or whatever time of day it is where you're at. I'm just gonna stay on this little strip of grass because it's easy to escape here. Stay on the edge. I think so. I think you are tonight. That's, at least so far, anyway. Probably want to do the same thing here. Just bring Pikachu out. First Metapod we've seen. May not be the only viewer, but you're the only viewer that's commented. I want to conserve my antidotes, so... Let's just get back to the Pokemon Center. Now, Josh, are you being serious? I guess the question to ask would be, how old are you, Josh? This is Pokemon Red, so it would have come out in 1998, I believe. Something like that. It's for the Game Boy, original Game Boy. But I am playing it on the Super Game Boy, which is an add-on for the Super Nintendo. You can plug Game Boy cartridges into the Super Game Boy and play them on Super Nintendo. But yeah, I guess if you look at the entire spectrum of video games, this would be pretty old, so yeah, you're right. Alright, so let's get these Pokemon up to level 6, and then I think I'm gonna have to call it for the night. And we'll pick back up next time with the rival battle. We'll do a little bit of training, and then we'll head over there and battle him. Don't get much time to play video games when you've got a baby. She goes to bed at 7:30-ish every night, but you can't stay up too late because she gets up at like 5:30. So it's kind of a balance there. But ugh. I don't know if we want to keep Caterpie in there. Yeah, that was bad. Don't want him to die. Okay. Let's go heal Caterpie. You know what, we might just call it right here. Let's just do that. We'll pick back up next time. So thanks everybody for watching. And we'll continue our Kanto journey next time on the stream.